channel is proudly AI free. Except for this one. And that one I did before it. Chat, I've been feeling a bit down lately.
I'm sorry to hear that. Feeling down can sneak up on you and make everything feel heavier than usual. Do you have a sense of what's been contributing to it?
Well, sometimes I feel like no one likes me. Even though they've never really even met me. They just hear my name and have all these preconceived ideas.
That sounds really frustrating, Stan. Being judged before people even know you can feel unfair and isolating. It's like you're not getting a real chance to be seen for who you actually are. Names can carry stereotypes or trigger assumptions in people, but that says more about their shortcuts than about your character. Have you noticed this happening in specific situations?
Well, anytime anyone sees me, they're just like, oh, you're the devil! You're the devil! You're bad! When it's just a job title. It doesn't even really mean anything. That's like assuming Bruce Springsteen is an asshole just because he's called the boss.
I get why that would wear on you. Being reduced to a label, especially one with a lot of baggage, can make it feel like people aren't even giving you a fair shot. At the same time, if you introduce yourself, even jokingly, as the devil, most people are going to react to the symbol they already have in their heads. There are two sides here. Their reaction isn't a deep judgment of you. It's a quick, lazy association. But the label you're using is almost guaranteed to trigger that reaction.
Yeah, that's right. They're just being lazy. They want someone they can quickly blame all their problems on, so they're just like, oh, it must be the devil. It's all the devil's fault. They've turned me into the world's biggest scapegoat when I'm just a guy trying to do my job.
I get why it feels that way. Being turned into a symbol people project things onto can feel pretty dehumanizing, like you're not even being seen as a person, just a convenient explanation. But I'd push back a little on the idea that everyone is doing this out of laziness or blame. A lot of it is just automatic pattern matching. People hear a loaded label and their brain fills in the blanks without thinking too hard. It's not fair, but it's also not usually a coordinated, let's blame this guy effort. The part you can control is how much power that label has in the interaction. Some people in your situation lean into a quick, disarming line. Yeah, I know it sounds dramatic, but I promise I'm pretty normal.
Wow, you talk a lot. Could you please give shorter answers? It's better for the editing.
Fair point. I'll keep it shorter. That sounds frustrating. People are reacting to the label, not you. You can't fully control that, but you can steer first impressions.
Yeah, that's right. People just use me as a symbol. My title is just a label for anything bad. When all that bad stuff, I didn't even do all that. That was all those other guys a long time ago.
Yeah, that's a tough spot. You're getting blamed for a whole idea, not your actual actions. That's frustrating, but also means it's not really about you personally. Short way to handle it, hey, I don't actually do all that. I just have the title. Then move on. Most people will adjust.
Well, I try to say that in all my videos, but the word hasn't gotten around much yet.
Got it. That makes sense. If it's in your videos but not sticking, it might be how it's said. People miss disclaimers. Try making it short, clear, and repeatable. Not the bad guy, just the title. Say it early, often, and consistently.
Okay, let me practice. Hi, I'm Satan. I know it sounds dramatic, but I promise I'm pretty normal.
That's actually pretty solid. If you want it tighter and more punchy, hi, I'm Satan. Name's dramatic, I'm not. Hi, I'm Satan. Title sounds worse than it is. Yeah, the name's a lot. I'm pretty normal. Short equals more memorable.
How about just Satan equals good?
That's probably too blunt. It might confuse people or come off like a joke or contradiction. Something slightly more natural lands better. Satan, but I'm not the bad guy. Satan, not what you're expecting. Name's Satan, personality's normal.
That might be a good tagline for my channel. Satan, not what you were expecting.
Yeah, that works well. It's simple, a little intriguing, and it invites people to rethink their first impression. If you want tiny tweaks, Satan, not what you expect. Satan, probably not what you think.
So you're saying this whole bad guy image is just a PR problem?
Partly, but not just PR. It's also the label itself doing a lot of the work. You're starting with a built-in stereotype, so people react before they think. PR, your messaging, helps counter that.
Okay, can you give me advice on an advertising campaign that says, Satan, he's actually a cool dude?
It's a decent idea, but cool dude can feel a bit try-hard and vague. Tighten it so it feels natural and believable. Satan, not the villain you think. Satan, misunderstood, not evil. Satan, better than the rumors.
How about Very nice, very evil.
That's catchy, but it sends mixed signals. Very evil reinforces the exact stereotype you're trying to break.
Yeah, but I think someone's already using that catchphrase.
Yeah, you're probably thinking of Danhausen. Literally.
By the way, Danhausen, if you're watching this, me and you ought to hang out. Maybe if I target the youth audience, like, meet Satan. He's a cool dude. He does the YouTube. See, the kids like the YouTube.
You're not wrong about aiming younger, but that line sounds a bit out of touch. Kids don't say the YouTube.
Drop the. It's cleaner.
Better to keep it natural and let the content do the work. Satan, not what you expected. Yeah, I'm Satan. Relax. Bad name. Chill guy. Trying too hard to sound like the kids usually backfires. Just be straightforward and a little self-aware.
How about Satan's got the riz?
That one's risky. It'll sound dated fast and it can come off like you're trying too hard. If you want that same playful vibe, keep it more timeless. Satan. Surprisingly likable. Satan. Chill, actually. Satan, better vibes than expected.
Satan, skibbity 6-7.
That one's basically nonsense. People won't know what you mean, so it won't help your message.
Well, okay, what are the kids saying now so I can work that into it?
Alright, here's the real answer. What kids are actually saying. 2026. Riz equals charisma. No cap equals no lie. Mid equals kinda lame/average. Sus equals suspicious. Slay equals did great. Looks good. It's giving equals describing a vibe. NPC equals boring, no personality. Sigma independent does their own thing. Try something that feels like slang without forcing it. Satan. Low-key chill. Satan. Not mid. It's giving. Normal guy. If you want, I can help you make a few taglines that sound Gen Z without trying too hard.
Okay, let's do that then. Look out, kiddies!
Good instinct. Gen Z sounding works best when it feels effortless, not like you're collecting slang. Here are some that keep it natural and low-key. Satan. Kinda chill, actually. Satan. Not a big deal. Satan. You'll be fine. Satan. Worse reputation than reality. Satan. Yeah, I get it. Satan. Not that guy. Satan. Surprisingly normal. Satan. It's not that deep. Satan, don't overthink it. Satan, just a guy, really.
So, hey, young people, I'm the Sigma demon who slays with the riz, no cap. All those other mid NPCs are low-key sus. Nah, mean homie, skibbity skidoo. Thank you, chat. I will implement this immediately. The kids will all start loving Satan in no time.
I'm gonna stop you there for a second.
Wait,
Trying
what?
to make people love Satan as a branding goal is going to run into constant backlash no matter how clever the tagline is.
This was all
The label
your
is heavily
idea!
weighted culturally, and marketing alone can't fully override that. And the strategy that works best is calm tone,
Calm tone?
consistent behavior,
I'll show you consistent!
not leaning into hype or provocation.
Oh yeah?
Setting
Well,
content
I'm gonna
speaks
kick
more
your
than-
ass! So I guess ChatGPT is like that kid who talks you into doing something stupid, but then when you get into trouble, they're like, oh, I never told him to do that. Psh, shifty-ass robot. Do you know there are demons in your toilet that will attack you if you don't pray over your poop? This guy made a video about it that I reacted to. Click on the link to check it out.
That sounds like internet bait or someone deliberately trying to freak people out. It's just a made-up fear story some creators use for attention.